another Fridays on 42nd Street at the Des Moines Playhouse. I am Katy Merriman, the artistic director, and today we're in the TIG, the Theater in the Ground, where we rehearse. Right now we're rehearsing The Sound of Music, and we thought it might be cool just to show you real quick how we tape out our shows. So we don't have our set because it's being built upstairs right now. And this orange tape back here is the Von Trapp living room, actually. It becomes three-dimensional upstairs. But I'm gonna come through this center arch and then just go up our grand staircase to get to some of our patio furniture, which doesn't actually sit on the landing of the stairs in the real show, but also Ryan Crane.
Hi.
So the first thing we wanted to make sure we talked about is we have auditions for Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus coming up this Monday night at 6 o'clock. If you haven't signed up yet, you still have time. And even if it's like 5 p.m. next Monday and you're like, I don't know, should I go or should I audition or not? And I haven't signed up, just come into the building and we'll get you set up because we want you to audition and you don't have to worry if you couldn't figure it out ahead of time. If you're unavailable that night, you can also send a video submission all through Casting Manager, and you just go to our website, dmplayhouse.com/audition to find that information. Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus is hilarious, really fun. It's a small cast, and there is puppetry work in it. If you saw Elephant and Piggy's We Are Gonna Play a few years ago, directed by me, it's similarly wonderful in that the music is really fun. It is based on the Mo Willems books, specifically the series of Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, and so they've kind of combined all the funny pigeon stories into the show. Mo Willems helped write the script, and Deborah Wixler-Puma is doing the music again. So it is going to be really fun, and I highly encourage you to audition if you're thinking about it. It's going to be fun. And Ryan would also like to give everyone an update because a week or two ago we talked about the campaign we were doing to raise funds for
Playhouse Archives Online.
The Playhouse Archives Online,
Yes.
which I have given many other names incorrectly, so thank you.
Thought I'd preempt all of us.
And
Playhouse
he's here to give us an update on our progress.
That's right. Almost $8,000 raised altogether. So thank you so much to everybody who has given. David has secured a vendor, and we're beginning to build it. It is super exciting. It's real. It's happening. There are about 30 donors who contributed that $8,000. So many folks gave very generously, and thank you for that.
When you say build it, for the people at home,
thank you.
What are you talking about?
So, and thank you, Katie. So Playhouse Archives Online is our best effort to digitize and make available on the interwebs everything, basically, that we've ever done.
So I can go Google, or not Google, but I can type in the search for like Michael Howland. And it'll show all the stuff he's done at the Playhouse.
Everything Michael Howland has ever done.
Photos too?
Not yet. We're going to work on photos.
That's like phase 2.
Takes up a lot of memory to do photos.
Okay, so this is the data of what he was involved in.
This is the data. So, hey, my dad, Carl Smith was in a play in the 1960s. I don't know. I know that he did one at least in the 1960s. Carl Smith. And then you'll find out, oh, lo and behold, in 1963-64 season he did X, And
That's
so
cool.
It's very cool. And Leanne, who's always behind the camera, put together this concept, and about 30 volunteers have worked on it over years. COVID, with all of its mixed blessings, gave us some time to think about this project and really do it right. So over 110,000 pieces of data are going to go into this, and we feel it's going to be very comprehensive. Harold Hinkhouse and some other volunteers have done a ton of work. So thank you to everybody who has helped make Playhouse Archives Online a reality so far. And stay tuned. TBD. I can't say if it'll be this month or in January or whatever, but
it's happening
soon. Yes.
Great.
FAE. I'll transition and pop it back to you with Final Act Ensemble. We have a date set for them, don't we?
December 14th. Yeah.
December 14th.
So a little heads up, and we're going to talk about this more in a couple weeks too, maybe with Jerry Eisenhower himself.
The greatest.
FAE is our Final Act Ensemble that is a group of senior performers. They do radio shows and they take them into the community, and they also do 2 showcases a year here. Their date is set for December 14th. Am I right, everybody? December 14th.
Yes, I think so.
Got it. For their holiday showcase, so you can come see what they do. They put out the Foley table and do sound effects, and they're also just hilarious in their readings and the characters that they create just on a microphone. I love listening to their rehearsals.
It really is so much
fun. Yeah, and more
fun.
to come about that. So, audition for Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus on Monday. Thank you for those who helped us with our campaign to get our database up and running. And come see FAE's show in December, Upstairs in Heaven.
Final week for Junie B.
And it's the final week for Junie B. Jones. So, if you want to come see Junie B. Jones, you have to come by Sunday at 4 p.m. That's the last chance you have. And I have to say, it's like so hilarious and wonderful.
So good. I swear, I was just going to say that. I
mean, if it was bad, I wouldn't tell you.
Admittedly,
it's really good.
Admittedly, I'm a novice. I got nothing on Katy and Leanne here, but I watched it just as John Q. Public, and it was a hoot. May and Junie B are terrific together. All the cast, of course.
It's a great ensemble of performers.
Just terrific. And, you know, that this is big. This was the largest crowd we've had indoors since March of 2020 was for this show. 277 people last week. So don't miss out. It's really a lot of fun. You'll enjoy it a lot.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Leanne. See you next week.